We arrested around 3,000 homosexuals.
How much do you know about LGBT plus history?
In 1952,
The new HBO documentary series Equal has set out to depict the lesser-known moments of the gay rights movement.
our employers.
And for Emmy Award-winning LGBT plus actors Billy Porter and Samira Wiley, being a part of the show was an education.
This was interesting to me because the focus of it is, the LGBTQ movement prior to Stonewall. We know a lot about what comes after Stonewall now, but for me, I knew very little about what came before Stonewall.
It's so inspiring to be able to look back in history and say, oh, I see myself in this person, I see the things that they did, how that impacted the time that they were living in, but also I see how it impacts me today, and being able to sort of grab the torch from those people who have come before us and make decisions now based on that.
By the 1950s,
The series looks back at the gay rights movement in the 50s and 60s and highlights the unsung heroes from the trans and African American communities.
we had evaporated in an atmosphere of Cold War hysteria.
It mixes both archival footage and dramatic reenactments and stars a host of openly LGBT plus actors.
That I, Dale Jennings, was admittedly homosexual.
Wiley, best known for her role in the Hulu show Handmaid's Tale, portrays Lorraine Hansberry, the first black woman to have a play produced on Broadway.
I look at Lorraine and how she exuded excellence in her work, but also how she lived and what she stood for. And to be able to emulate that in my own career and in my own life, I really, really, really take seriously. I don't take that lightly, and I really count every step that I take. I think about who's looking at me.
For Porter, looking back at queer history has become more important than ever, as the issue of LGBT plus rights becomes increasingly contentious.
It's not just about LGBTQ plus rights, it's about everybody's rights. It's about everybody's health care. It's about everything. It's about democracy, just plain old democracy being on the line, period. So are we better than this? We'll see. On November 3rd, we'll see. I don't know.
You can't force us into your boxes anymore.
Equal premieres on October 22nd on HBO's streaming service, HBO Max.